Oh, hi, buddy. Somebody excited? Jasper always gets so excited when the camera comes out because he knows something's about to happen. Right, buddy? Let's get a little... Oh, what's this? Hey. Oh, you thought. Go get it. What's up, folks? So I don't know if you can tell by the lighting in this video, but it is currently the evening. It's the evening? It's evening time? What the... It's evening. Yeah, it's evening. It's 8 p.m. in the evening, which I believe this is the first vlog starting off in the evening, which is kind of cool, you know, something different, changing up the content. But yeah, I just wanted to share our evening routine and how we like to just chill, unwind, decompress, because I do think it's very important and it definitely sets the precedence in how you sleep, your quality of your sleep, and just your recovery in general, not just physically, but also mentally. So yeah, I feel like I have so much energy when I'm filming in the evening. I like this, because usually when I start the vlogs, it's like pretty much immediately after I wake up and we make coffee, etc. But like, this is nice. This is very nice. Anyways, tummy rubs. All right. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is take this guy out for his evening walk. Jasper goes for 3 walks a day. Usually the midday one is at the dog run that we have in our apartment complex. But yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful day. The sun is setting currently, so we're probably just gonna go by the beach. And it's just gonna be a nice walk. Right, Jasper? Hey, you have to sit. Sit. Go get him. Alright, so next up, I just kind of finish up whatever work I had going on in the mornings, whether it be like household work or for work. Today was just a lot of like admin work as well as planning. So planning is always so difficult because it's not like you just like sit down for an hour and you just like think of videos to do. You could literally sit there for like 6 hours and it's like at the last minute that you're like, this is it. This is the video. But yeah, still gotta fold some laundry, do some other stuff before the hard-working husband comes home. People have asked how we split up like the household chores. And honestly, it just comes down to who has time to do it. Because I'm at home more than he is since I work from home, it just makes sense for me to do a lot of like the typical domestic household chores. But I also know that if he was in my situation, he would also be doing the same things. So that's how we do it. It's just whoever has time for it. Another thing that really helps me unwind is just some nice, chill, static stretching. Just put on some like lo-fi music. I don't necessarily follow a set kind of like yoga sequence. I just spend time on the movements, the postures, the stretches that I personally need work on. And it's just been a really good way to actively kind of, I don't know, spend time on myself, as cheesy as it sounds. I know a lot of people like to do reading or journaling. There isn't like a set time I do it for. Sometimes it's 5 minutes, sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's 30 minutes. It really kind of depends what I kind of do throughout the day and kind of how my headspace is at. I usually like to just kind of warm up the body first before I get into any long static stretches. Alright, but yeah, I just remember like after last week's video, the one super ironic, you know, the whole video was about hustle culture and why I am against it and why it's not for me and kind of how I grew from that. But that video tanked. So when you upload a video onto YouTube, YouTube tells you how it does compare to the previous 10 videos. It tells you that it's performing at like a 5 out of 10, which is average, or like 1 out of 10. It's a really good upload. And of course that video was a 10 out of 10, but it wasn't just a regular 10 out of 10. It was 50% of the lowest range of views. Anyways, I'm probably getting way too into it, but it didn't just do poorly, it absolutely tanked. Man, I just like remember like after seeing that number and how poorly it was doing, my brain just went into like automatic like, what do I need to change? What do I need to do? What went wrong? How can I fix it? And it's just funny how the fucking world works. Like the video about hustle culture and like taking it easy, the minute it goes live, it sends me into like this panic, anxiety, and it was just not a good mental health thing. No, and it's just like such a difficult thing because like it is work and I definitely have to think about it. But at the same time, after a video is live, there's really not that much I can do to change it. Sure, I can like tweak the title or the thumbnail, but at the end of the day, that's not gonna make the biggest difference. So I just need to like move on and continue on from that. But man, after that, I remember that was brutal. Next up, we're gonna do a glute stretch. Hold on. But yeah, that video, that day was just brutal. And I just remember when I was doing my cool down stretch at the end, it took me a while to like kind of like stop thinking, if that kind of makes sense. But once I just kind of really focused on the movements, what I was thinking for that day, what I did well, it definitely helped me out. Hi. What? Oh my god. Little cuddles. Go into figure 4. But yeah, kind of going off on the previous video, I really emphasized you just gotta find a system that works for you. And that goes for morning routines, evening routines, maybe you don't even have a set routine. Just find kind of like certain activities that really help you decompress. And it doesn't have to be stretching, maybe it's just listening to some music. I just found that my body does best with a little bit of like light movement and stretching, just as a way to decompress, both literally and figuratively. But yeah, just do what works for you. Jasper, you can't be leaving your toy everywhere. I wish I taught Jasper when he was a puppy to like put his freaking toys away, but he does not know how to do that. Can you sit? Okay, there you go. And because we're talking about doing things good for our mind and body, we gotta thank the sponsor of today's video, Athletic Greens. Now you guys usually see me take my greens post-workout. However, today was a rest day. Did a bunch of like walking around. Honestly, all I ate today was my famous egg and mix, which is literally just like rice and eggs, and just kind of like snacked throughout the day. So it's just really nice to have something at the end of the day that kind of covers all of your basic necessities, kind of like a nice little nutritional insurance. If you guys haven't heard of Athletic Greens before, Athletic Greens is a blend of 75 different vitamins, minerals, and whole food based ingredients. Personally using it for the past years, you guys see it on my vlog almost on a weekly basis. And I always emphasize this, but yes, of course, try to get the majority of your nutrients through actual whole foods. However, if we're gonna be real, that's just not realistic sometimes. It was just nice to have everything all in one scoop, shake it up with some water, and you're good to go. Quick taste test. Kind of like a very earthy pineapple, lightly fruity, vanilla-y. But honestly, if you tried any like greens powders before, this is by far top of the tier. If you guys are interested in trying Athletic Greens for yourself, you guys can use the link below and receive a few extra goodies. Once again, a big thank you to Athletic Greens for sponsoring this video. I'm gonna down this and we're gonna carry on with our evening routine. All right, let's go. All right, so another thing we definitely have to talk about when, talking about unwinding in the evening is your screen time before bed. Like everyone says it, we all know, like limit your screen time, blah, 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 a couple hours before you go to bed. It's a lot harder than it sounds. It's definitely worse because my job is associated with social media. Like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Like those are all currently my primary revenue sources. So when I check social media, I'm not just checking social media, I'm also checking like little tertiary aspects of my work, and doing that so often, like I kid you not, probably every 10 minutes from the moment I wake up to going to bed, I used to check social media every single time. For myself, the only thing that actually helped was getting 2 phones. Now I know what you're thinking. Joe, that's extra as hell. Why do you have 2 phones? Why are you talking about sustainability and then have 2 phones? Blah, blah, blah. Tech waste. Look, I know. It all went through my internal monologue, but at the end of the day, it really just came down to my mental health. This is my work phone. This has everything on it, all the social media apps, all of my contacts, emails, calendar, notes, reminders, etc. Everything is on here. This only has my close contacts, as well as, oh, that's it. That's all it has. Anytime I go out, whether it be like going out for a walk or going out for dinner with my friends or going out with Ryan to somewhere, I just take this now because my close friends and family are able to reach me through this phone and separate number. At the same time, I literally cannot check. Like I tried like deleting the apps, I've tried like setting a timer, screen time, whatever. It just didn't work for me. It's crazy how instantaneously the urge to constantly check social media disappeared when you physically no longer could do so. When it is nighttime, this goes on to not disturb mode automatically, and I just put it to charge, and I just only carry this around, and you know, yeah, it's just been it's been really nice. Okay, buddy, I gotta go get dinner ready for daddy number 1 and daddy number 2. Okay? Alright, so for dinner tonight, we're gonna do some sandwiches with this garlic sourdough, and then some soup. This is the Happy Planet. Never tried it. Looked really good. Sunkissed Italian tomatoes. Very basic dinner, just because I don't have the energy for this right now. So we're just gonna chop something up. Dijon. We're gonna add some smoked Havarti for Ryan. Just gonna pop that in the oven. Get some greens on there. Jasper, who is that? Who is that? Who is it? Oh.
Hi!
Hello.
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 How are you? Good.
Jasper got a present for you.
I'm here, buddy. I'm here.
Present, present, present.
Whoa, which way am I gonna throw it? Wow!
Cheers. Cheers. Alfalfa sprouts. Mostly it's an alfalfa sprout sandwich. I only add 2 jalapeno slices per sandwich. Very thin. How's work today?
No.
Honey Dijon tip. Actually, I feel like with like soup and sandwich, the jalapeno chips are kind of like the classic ones, but the honey Dijon, it's up there. Honey Dijon is top 3 for me.
Top like 2 for me.
Yeah, so good. Let us finish up dinner time, and we'll see you in a bit. Actually, do you want to do it? Just tap the camera. Time to retire this hack for a bit. Pro tip, always do your dishes before you go to bed. Oh. Alright folks, it's time for the Be Less Shitty Beauty Get Unready with me, where we take all this makeup off. First, of course, the silk scarf. Get your hair out of the way. The other day I got microneedling and radio frequency, so my face is actually quite red still, but it's definitely getting a lot better. Are you ready to sing them your shower songs? Are you popping your pimples?
Nope.
I need to
That was a good one.
That was pretty good. Alright, quick nighttime skincare routine. First up, moisturize. Moisturize. Ryan is very crusty and musty, especially in the mornings. So I always have to force him to moisturize himself.
I don't believe in self-care.
He's very self-destructive. Usually I'd put on tretinoin, but since I just got my microneedling done and I'm still very red, I'm gonna put on this, what is this called? La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm. Very intense moisture. Which is what I need right now because my skin is so freaking dry. Like, it's not just dry, it's scaly. Let's put our silk scarf back on. As you can see, the skin, she's not like it's so hot. I actually went very aggressive with the microneedling this time because the first time I recovered pretty quickly, so this time they were just like, and also deeper. So here we are. I'm not going to complain about it because it is literally my voluntary decision to do this. Hydrate. Did you hydrate?
With beer.
Ryan's pee is always like borderline brown, borderline kidney failure.
Step out of the frame. If you work in a kitchen, you know what he's talking about. You just don't drink enough water.
Drink some more water. Oh my goodness, looks like somebody's ready for bedtime, Jasper. Ryan, did you put him in like this?
Yeah.
The toy? Yeah. He hasn't moved. Alright, Jasper, have a good sleep. I love you, buddy. I love you. Alright, folks, that's pretty much it for this video. That was our evening routine, how we like to chill, unwind, decompress, and relax. Let me know in the comment section some of your favorite things to do and some things that really help you kind of just, you know, chill. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and remember, babe, remember,
Sleep more.
sleep more. That's very important. But also focus on like the quality of your sleep as well. And as always, remember to be less shitty. Thanks, guys.